before, but our hearts are connected. Blood circulate, even water can't wreck it. We're fun, sexy, intelligent, a little crazy. We all seem to make it look easy. Come join us and have a good time. The family bloodline. The family bloodline. The family bloodline. The family bloodline.
Yo,
Here we are.
Hey.
What's good?
2022.
Yeah, we in 2022. Last time we was here was 2021.
Oof.
That was just a week ago.
About a week ago.
It was all good just a week ago.
Right.
Yep.
Ugh.
That
I
was
don't know if
just
it
a
was
week
good,
ago.
but it was definitely a week ago.
How y'all living out there, good people?
So I was finna ask you the same thing, cuz let's start with Wanda. Wanda, how your week been going? What's good with you?
Well, the week has been a week. Definitely the first week of okay, and I'm getting locks, hair all on my lip gloss already. Okay, well, my whole job had to go and get COVID test this week.
Cuz, did you say your whole job?
Yes.
Crazy.
Yeah, had to
Like
go in this
everybody?
morning. Everybody. Yep, my results came back negative, so we gonna thank God for another week
Yay!
of being COVID free. You know, normally I would have like a winter break or something like that, but with the new gig, there was no more of that. So I had to get used to being at work when I'm used to being at home with my kids. Other than that, the week's been pretty. I can't complain. I had like this cough from like post nasal drip, which is disgusting, but
Ty, what's up, fam? What's up, cuz? We gonna get you.
Gotta get that weather, the good old St. Louis weather.
Oh,
How has y'all weather been here lately?
We're gonna talk about that when we got you fucked up.
Got you. We ain't gonna reveal all the secrets just yet.
yeah.
But yeah, the week's been good for me. What's been going on with y'all?
Oh, man.
Hold on. Before we move past that, let me say what's up to the people that's popped in hella early. I appreciate you. Right on in. We got Miss Miller. Welcome back.
What it do, Miss Miller? It's been a long time.
We thought you forgot about us or something. I hit you up and on Instagram a minute ago, and you was like, "I ain't never coming back." It was like a scene in The Color Purple. I'm joking. Happy New Year. Glad you're back with us.
What up, Jenny? Allie Food? What up, Alice?
Yeah, what's happening, family?
I don't know. I got refrained from nicknames. I don't know if people be like, "How old?" You don't know, cuz out.
Dirt, what's been up with you, cuzzo?
Been a crazy week, you know. Well, not a crazy week. Like Wanda with the weather in construction. I was working outside. You know what I'm saying? Always an element you got to deal with. But other than that, the week been solid. Actually, the last 2 days I've been had a gravy job. I got to sit in my car and just sign tickets for the truck drivers that we loading some contaminated dirt out. So
Boy, don't get no better than that, cuz.
yeah, I got to sit in my car and you know what I'm saying. Everything it was gravy until today. But yeah, that's all what got me up too. You know what I'm saying. So we'll get to that one in a minute.
For sure. Manny, what's up, bro? Hey, y'all, Manny gonna teach me how to sing in Spanish so I can do some backup for him. That's
Okay.
True story. Get in the studio with him and do some backups. So
my wife pretty fluent in Spanish too. So you know what I'm saying. So
hey, that's right. I was in chorus with Kiana when we was in high school. I almost forgot about that.
Well, she impressed me when we was down in Mexico. She's solid.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Because she knew what they were saying, huh, cuz?
She was speaking. You know what I'm saying. Everything
Yeah.
she took a course the year before. I mean, months before we went up there. I tried to take the same course, but my spelling is horrible. So I always ended up flunking the test on how you pronounce it and how you spell it. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
nah, so that's where she took off more than I did. You know what I'm saying? But very impressed. I got hella videos.
Do cerveza, por favor. I know how to say that.
Mhm.
2 beers, please. MC, hey, if we got a guest with us, as we promised on New Year's Eve, as a matter of fact. Welcome to the show,
Thank you.
MC,
Thank you for having me on the show.
MC Michael Calvin. We gonna get it popping. Cuz what's good with you? Thanks for dropping in on us, man.
Hey, cuz everything good. No complaints this way.
Tell us what it's looking like down in Little Rock.
Well, no, our schools got shut down as soon as they went back Wednesday. And they talking about going into next week already with virtual. So it's getting kind of ugly because we numbers went up, another 400 new cases today. Another 9 people done died, Funeral home full again.
Okay.
It's one of them weeks, cuz.
Okay. Well, we're gonna cross COVID later on in the show. That way we can make sure you we can hear from you and your perspective from your profession as well, to let us know what it looked like from your foxhole. And we're gonna talk about that Rona, because the Rona gonna be here for a little minute and things are about to spike, but I'll get into all that a little bit later. Me personally, I gotta be honest, I fucking hate going back to work the first week of the new year. I'm gonna just throw that out there. I don't know about y'all. It just never sat right in my spirit. I ain't been able to drink long enough to feel like, and I'm back in the office. I'm sober. I don't like that. Nah, I was just joking. Things ain't too bad out here in Cali, man. The weather went back up finally. I'm getting over all my congestion. Did not have the Rona. I want to point that out. At least that's what my home test told me twice. So I'm gonna believe it. Plus, at this point, it'd be too late even if I did have it.
Yeah, you'll be over it now, cuz.
Yeah, it's done. It's over with. It's over with. So outside of that, the week been pretty chill. Just been getting ready for this and trying to figure out our way ahead for this new year, and excited about the direction we headed and the things that we got going on. And we already got like y'all see tonight, we got Mike on. We got a few more guests that's going to be getting lined up to come on. Hopefully we can get Ty on when he's ready to jump on, and we're gonna get Manny on after a while. But that's stuff that we're gonna talk about in our planning phase.
Yeah, but we got Tam. We got to holler at also.
Yeah. So everything's still going. Tequila still tastes like tequila. So so I'm good.
We loving that tequila still tastes like tequila.
Yeah, I'm loving that tequila still tastes like tequila.
We love
I'd have a huge issue if it stops.
Yeah, we love that tequila still tastes like tequila.
Yeah, but I have been looking at the news and watching that there was some a lot of school shutdowns around the country. It's been school boards that have been voting to go ahead and shut the country or shut the schools down ahead of any variable that's coming up. So that's what it is. That was a pretty quick and good introduction. I'm glad we got in depth on that, and it's a good segue to begin to move forward. And again, just as a reminder, I'm still living in 2020. I'm still jacked up. I'm still sick with rheumatic fever. But we pushing forward anyway. And in 2022, it's unfortunate. But actually, one of these people we got to give up to 2021, and that's Auntie Betty White, So, I don't know if y'all saw the news today, but we want to say rest in peace and in love, Auntie Betty White. She passed.
I know that sucks. Like weeks before her 100th birthday, bro. Like,
yeah.
Where was her angel at? He must have been watching like football or something when this happened. Like he was not on guard. Like she had literally weeks.
Right.
Before her 100th birthday.
I tell you what, I was watching a TikTok, and I think I agree with this sentiment. If everything start getting better in 2022 after Betty White passed, she's my new Messiah. I'm throwing that out there.
What? Get out of here.
She died for all of our sins at this point.
What? Absolutely not.
I read a dope story, man. How back in the day, I think it was, I want to say, man, I forget the year. I ain't gonna say the year. That she had a black actor on her, a black dancer on her squad, and on her show, and they wanted her to fire this guy. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, "No, I'm not against this." Back when segregation and all that was going on,
right?
She kept him on the show. Dude went on to become something big. I should have did a little bit more research, but it was a quick story that I read, and I was like, "Damn, it was dope. It was dope."
Yeah. So on those lines, and the guy that she did that with, I can't remember his name either because I read an article and looked at an interview with him. Because they wanted her to kick him off, she actually started adding him more. She made it a point to add him on her show more. Now, unfortunately, the show went on to be canceled because of things along that line. But she was just pretty much like, middle finger to the law. I'm gonna have everybody on here I want to have on here. It ain't y'all ain't finna stop me from doing this. This is progression.
Right.
She saw it. So what's going on, sir? Big bro, I appreciate you.
What up? Thank you for tuning in again. We appreciate it.
Yeah, so I love Betty White. She was absolutely an icon. She was married 3 times, and the last time she got married was back in 1981. And after that, she was like, "Fuck this, I'm living my life."
What is y'all favorite Betty White moment?
Look, cuz put it up there. Look at Margie Oliver. She throw his name out there. She throw everything out there. We appreciate that research. It was 54. I was gonna say 54, but I didn't want to. Thank you, cuz. Thank you for that info.
Yeah, right on. Definitely appreciate that. That is show worthy. So let's put that information up there so we all see it, we all acknowledge it, we all know it, and we all thank her for her assistance in the movement during that time. That was roughly like right on in the front ends of civil rights and all the other good stuff. So I definitely appreciate her for her role and her steadfastness, and just simply being a person of integrity and another human that understands the human condition and understands the fact that we are just humans.
Cool.
At the end of the day. So definitely appreciate her for that. Not to overlook her feats. I definitely appreciate her, but we also gotta make sure we put a picture of Elder Sidney Poitier up there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I think clap it up for him.
You got 2 of the guys up there.
Yeah. That's probably the dopest picture that I could find that I thought, I would like really represented who and what he was for us during that time. Oh yeah, big bruh. Cherie Miller. That's a conversation we had a while ago, but she's from New Life back in the day. That's another conversation for another time. Anyway, so Sidney Poitier being the creme de la creme, he was the prototype, as it were, for integrity black actors during that time. In the future, he was the absolute prototype. He was the mold. He was the fixture that we needed at that time to portray essentially the black experience as we had it. He also did a lot. He did a lot of mentor work, mentorship, assistance, aid, so on and so forth, with a lot of the other up and coming black artists. Right. Although he's a Caribbean guy, he still helped shape and helped us out. American black actors, so on and so forth, profoundly. And I can't speak enough on the gratitude that we should all have and the roles that he's played. What do y'all think?
I agree.
That's real
I
true.
think I like my mom.
You want us to top that? Come on, man.
Had really turned me on to Sidney. On to Sidney Poitier a long time ago. She made me watch her favorite movie was called To Start With Love.
Mm-hmm.
And like I think that was the first time I ever cried on a movie, like ever. So I was like, I like that is like one of my favorite, Sidney moments. So
I mean, I'm sure just about everybody know this scene, but Out of the Heat of the Night, the slap heard around the world. I don't know if y'all saw the scene where him and his partner had gone in. Hey, Sheba.
What up, Sheba?
They had gone in to question a wealthy white guy, and the white guy was perturbed that this person of color was speaking to him, and not just speaking to him. Now, the actors were they portrayed those roles in a hellacious way. They did a phenomenal job. But the long story short, the white actor, after he had gotten perturbed and enraged, ended up backhanding Sidney Poitier, and Sidney's character backhanded him back. And the guy kind of stood shocked. And his next line was, "There was a time where I could have had you shot." And Sidney just looked at it and walked out. Insane. It was absolutely fantastic. And I watched it. I put it on I kept watching it not too long ago after I had been drinking and laughing at it.
Lord.
Because
I ain't seen that. I haven't seen
it.
Jesus jumped up.
It is absolutely the slap heard around the world. I love that scene. Absolutely love it. So again,
rest in peace,
round of applause for Auntie Betty and Elder Sidney. Thank you all for everything you've done and you've given us as humans at the end of the day.
I got one more. Big.
What you got?
I want y'all to give me a little toast for my Uncle Daryl. You know what I'm saying? Who passed on
Let's do that.
You know what I'm saying? Christmas Eve.
R.I.P.
All day. I'm out the bottle with that one.
I'm only drinking water because of this crap, but
that's why you need to drink something stronger. Loosen it up.
Right now.
Either that or some 7-Up. I don't know. Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Y'all swear that 7-Up fixed everything. That is not real medicine.
That's choking me up right there.
Medicine.
So we'll move on from that topic because that's touchy subject. It's choking me up right now.
Oh, cuzzo. Sending virtual hugs.
Oh, most definitely.
Got you. So in current events, something that should have happened rightfully and did happen, the sentencing of the murderers of brother Ahmaud Arbery. To bring all this into a focal point, they were sentenced to life, with only one of them having the possibility of parole. Only one.
That's definitely worthy of a round of applause, cuz.
Yeah, let's give it to him.
Man.
Absolutely.
Boss gave him the long ride.
Yeah.
The long ride, boss.
And what I find a little bit impressive about the sentencing is the judge with intentions. He before he read them their sentences, he made everybody sit in silence for 1 minute, right? He gave a minute, let it pass, and then he commented and said, Ahmaud Arbery ran for his life for 5 minutes. So if you think that a minute sitting in a minute in silence was long, just think about how long this man ran to save his life. Right? So those guys were justified in getting life. I'll hold my spot and keep my personal opinion because it doesn't matter as much, but at least they got life. I don't know if any of them will make it through their full sentence.
Yeah, they're gonna be protected custody, cuz
They'll have to. They're gonna have to, because it was atrocious. They saw that man with intentions of doing him bodily harm.
Mm-hmm.
Right on.
Say again, cuz?
No, I'm talking to the kids.
TNT in full effect as always.
All day, always TNT. But they had every intention on hurting that brother.
Absolutely.
Regardless, it didn't matter. It didn't matter what he was going to do. Their intentions were to take the life of another human.
And because they thought they would get away with it.
They thought they would get away with it.
Well, I said jogging while black.
Yeah.
Can't do nothing while black. Can't feed the birds. You can't jog.
Can't walk your dog or nothing,
You
boy.
can't sleep in your own damn house.
Yeah, that's right. Buddy got shot through. Old girl got killed in her own bed.
Yeah.
You can't sleep. You can't even sleep in
Yeah,
your
then
own
the cop
house.
said she went in the wrong apartment and shot that guy. I forgot about all that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
these are continuous stories that are becoming.
I'm just gonna say that
Apologies, y'all.
I'm shocked that they were actually given life. Because like I said, I've lost all faith in our judicial system, period. But I guess they got this one right.
Yeah, because I thought your girl was for the skate too. Talking about she mistook her gun for a taser.
Oh my goodness.
You know,
right.
I work with a guy who is former law enforcement. He's a former Leo. And I asked him about that because he and we follow a lot of different trials, and he's got a he's working on an advanced degree in criminal science. So we talk a lot of litigious crap that's born to a lot of other people. But I asked him, I was like, hey, when you were working as a police officer, did you ever mistake your service weapon for your taser? And he looked at me, he was like, that's next to impossible. And I was like, how? He said, first off, we wear our weapons on certain sides of our body on purpose.
I just want to say they would have to be on the separate side.
And he was telling me that the tasers are put on the non-dominant side of the body in a specific way for a specific reason. And it's just a completely different feel in the hand than what your service weapon is.
Mm-hmm.
So with training, when you train with a lot of different weapons and different things, you're actually preparing for muscle memory. That's what you're doing. And he's like, so with muscle memory kicking into effect, you would know the difference directly if you're just reaching straight down to your right hand, your dominant side, grabbing your service weapon and using it versus having to either cross over your body or use your non-dominant hand to pull your taser.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, she was just flat out wrong for that.
Yeah,
she did the wrong thing. So I did not hear about Peter Spencer, but I'll definitely look it up. Ms. Miller, I don't know what happened with anybody know what happened with Peter Spencer?
I am not aware at this moment.
No. And
Let me see.
You gonna look it up real quick?
I'm about to.
Challenge accepted.
You said Peter Spencer?
Mm-hmm. Y'all do some real life research for the people.
Yep, doing it now. But let's keep it
people.
moving though while we do that.
Absolutely. So all I'm saying is all these events that are happening, these are becoming directly a part of the American story of history or American history. And at this point, since there's no opposing forces trying to overtake America, as we know, directly anyway, let me say directly, these stories aren't going to be lost. This is the face of America, that it treats a certain segment of its population, of its citizens, in a specific fashion, and in a lot of cases, it's become justified. Now, I won't say that same thing about Kyle Rittenhouse, honestly, because that was white on white crime. That's what that was.
Peter Spencer is a Jamaican immigrant killed in Pennsylvania. I'll give you a little bit more in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
They're labeling a lynch, a Peter Spencer lynch.
Oh yeah, it's.
Oh my goodness! I was really
They
more
said he
into
was
this.
shot several times.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm reading it now, but yeah.
That might end up being a topic next week.
Except for discussion, yeah, definitely.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Well, we're gonna keep the chains moving. We're gonna keep the chains moving and do some research on that. Thank you for that.
Thank you, Ms. Miller. Almost definitely we'll check into that.
And we definitely circle back around to it about that. But until then, what I would like to know is what's got y'all effed up this week? What is
Oh Lord.
I don't know, man. That picture might have just made it better. You heard me? That's just crazy.
Hey, I don't know what this world did in the past or previous life, but it messed up.
Lord.
Oh man.
This can only be karma from some type of deity. Because this just like that's precision messed up. That's done purposely, and he can't even try to fight nobody at this point.
Boy, cuz you crazy.
Man.
Life literally has him by the testicles. He is and it's stretch. He in trouble.
Wow. Okay, yeah. That's a new one.
Yep.
That's a new one. All right.
Cuz Buddy been hanging there for a minute, cuz.
For a minute. He been hanging there so long. I'm putting that back up. Look, dude been hanging there so long. He ain't even got no damn fight left in him.
Oh my God. Y'all do notice that he is on a bird feeder. People hate when squirrels eat out of their bird feeders.
Mm-hmm. That's like karma for him. You hear me?
That's karma. Ooh. That is bird feed, not squirrel feed. So that's why he got what he got.
That's bad. Somebody just gonna take the pellet gun and pop him. Get him out.
Put little buddy right out his misery.
He need to be out his misery for real, cuz.
That is hilarious.
That's right.
All right. Well, I'll go first.
Yes, go first.
I'm over here sounding like Tony Braxton.
Oh.
St. Louis weather has me so effed up at this point.
Talk to him, cuz. Talk to him, cuz.
Tell me why it's 70 degrees on Christmas. 2 days later, it's 18 degrees. Like, why? Why are you doing this to us?
Yeah.
Stupid cough, sinus drainage. Yeah. I'm feeling like I don't feel bad, but I sound horrible.
Can you sing?
I can't stop coughing.
Can you sing a little bit of "Unbreak My Heart"?
No. 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 But yeah.
I was gonna say another sad song. Brain. No, I'm bad.
Y'all got jokes.
I'm just saying.
We love you, cuz.
Y'all got jokes
all day. I feel it.
And y'all got jokes, but that's all right because I'm gonna make it through this. This too shall pass.
I feel it. I've been on that same
thing
training.
Hey, no, we gonna use this page next week because he mad.
Oh yeah,
he mad right now.
Oh, you got that? You just made me think of that damn Popeye song.
That boy big man,
I mean, you know.
I don't know what his problem is. Get out of here. Yeah.
Hey, what's wrong with him? Because he on all statics right
I don't know. And that's what they doing. They out there staticking you. That's why I had to go out there a minute ago. They out there. You know what it is, man. I have to put them in separate rooms now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Lord.
That's that.
So I'm gonna speak for.
I'm gonna speak for.
Right. I'm gonna speak for Tobias. I guess Titus got him effed up. You know what I'm saying? He gonna. You know what I'm saying? He want to run everything. You know what I'm saying? He come in here. He pissed off. Titus want to run the TV. Every time my dude get a game, Titus come take. Oh, let me play. And once he be like Titus. He be like, Bias, you want to share? Bias, look at me. He already know. Once he passed that joystick, he ain't getting it back. You know what I'm saying? So Titus, you got Tobias effed up this week, and for me.
Oh Lord.
I'm with Wanda on the STL weather, you know what I'm saying? How you go outside and all your goddamn tires low? You hear me?
Okay.
You go outside, all your goddamn tires low.
Not all.
My back tire been on 27 all week. I'm not putting no air in it. It's been on 27 all week.
Right.
I'm like, if that tire and this weather. Shoot.
And finally on Friday, I know y'all seen my Snapchat. I'm riding, you know what I'm saying? I'm coming home from work. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I come home from work, Jig, you know what I'm saying? And boom. I feel a little wobble in the tire in the front passenger tire. Wait a minute. Hooked into the gas station, you know what I'm saying? By that time it's already flat.
All bad.
Wednesday, I seen I had a nail or something in my tire. So I marked it with a little white marker, you know what I'm saying? Like what construction workers do, you know what I'm saying? I marked them like I'm gonna take care of that this weekend. The next day it was 18 degrees for the high. The next day I get up, it's 7 degrees. And when I get ready to go to work, it don't warm up until 3 o'clock, and it turned out to be like 27 degrees. But you know what I'm saying? STL weather got me messed up this week.
Thank you.
Wasn't prepared for that.
You can't be prepared for that.
I had to wear leggings and long sleeve shirts under my scrubs because the wind came. Hey, the wind is disrespectful. Wind get up your it's just when your mama say that wind gonna kick your ass. That's exactly what she meant. That cold get up under them scrubs, baby. And it's the worst.
And this another thing. I'm
at work looking like a doggone snowman. Got all these clothes on.
You ain't walking out the crib.
Yes, I am. I had on a jacket. I had on my bubble coat with a scarf. I had on them little earmuff things. I had on my hood with the fur on it.
Yeah.
And I had on mittens. I do not play with the cold.
You Christmas storied all up.
Hey, you were just like dude on Christmas Story.
I don't play with the cold. I do not play.
Right, because on top of that temperature, that wind was blowing like 20 miles an hour. You know what I'm saying? So
you can hear it. You can hear the wind.
Yeah, and then for my construction workers, please, if I know we had to get bundled up today, I made a mistake and I farted in my insulated suit. Damn. So I couldn't escape none of that. You know what I'm saying? It was devastating. You know what I'm saying?
Like all last night dinner.
I had to eat it. I had to eat it all. You see what I'm saying? I couldn't. You couldn't even shed clothes fast enough. You know what I'm saying? So, fellas, think about that. And when you at work on these cold days and you have to do that, hey, think about that. Get out your clothes first. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it just keep radiating through them layers.
My God.
Every time I moved, I thought just something was just, it was
all you.
It got on you. It was in your skin, girl.
You know what I'm saying? Your co-workers is like, hey, did T take a shower today?
No, like I told you, you know what I'm saying? I was by myself. So I couldn't escape nothing. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
You can't
Think
even
about
blame
that.
it on nobody.
I couldn't blame it on nobody. You
Damn,
hear me? It was all me.
damn.
I had to eat it. You hear me? It was.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
That's
so, so get out your
Yes.
clothes. My
Oh
bad,
my
y'all.
God.
But yeah,
no.
you know what
I
I'm saying.
mean, hey,
True story. True
sometimes
story. True stories. You know what I'm saying. So
Crazy.
that's
That's
called self
crazy.
imprisonment, cuz.
hey,
Damn.
Don't
Wow.
forget to like and subscribe, guys.
Right. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Don't fart in layered clothing. Like and subscribe and donate.
but please, Greg, please be warm.
Yeah, stay warm. MC, what about you? Cuz what got you this week?
Man, I had to take my babies to the vet. So okay,
Well,
I
hold
got
up.
another baby.
You ain't talking about that goddamn eel that jumped out the tank that one time that should have been eaten.
That's Majesty.
Okay, you talking
Majesty,
about
you got
Hi,
another little dog?
Precious.
That's Maverick.
Hi.
I know
Oh, look
Okay,
at the
Maverick.
so
little look at the fur
anyway,
babies.
the black one had to get her shots, and I mean this really got me fucked up. So I scheduled them together so they can go at one time. So that $350 vet bill had me fucked up.
oh,
And
not today,
dude,
Satan. Damn.
so dude got allergies. So all I did was like, hey, can you check his feet? Man, charge me a whole nother office visit just for him to look at his feet.
Yeah.
The devil is a lie.
And I ain't gonna even begin to tell you that these allergy pills that I paid $74 for.
Yeah, damn, what? You should better claim these
Hey,
pets on your
you better
insurance.
give that dog some Benadryl. That's what I did.
Look.
Well,
Damn,
she
you a savage, cuz.
yeah. Well, I was finna give him Benadryl, but she
It
tried to.
works.
She probably got me though too, cause she was like, it only worked on 50% of the dogs. So apparently the medicine I got work on 90% of dogs.
Oh, wow. You got an extra 20%
I'm not
for
gonna even lie to you,
$74.
Cuzzo.
That's one
Okay,
hell of a
so
ratio.
my fur babies
Wow.
are on the Banfield Plus insurance plan, so they can go in and out the vet as much as needed, right? So
Man, Banfield got me effed up too. I had got rid of my dog. You know what I'm saying? They still tried to charge me when COVID hit. They was charging me for, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, y'all wasn't shipping that to the crib, bro. How am I getting charged for something that I never received? I never received service for my animal. How y'all charging me? Man, Banfield got me effed up.
no, well, my dogs they go faithfully because I'm paying for it. They gonna go.
I,
So
I was doing it, but then once COVID hit, they shut down. We was going to the one right here in PetSmart. You know what I'm saying? They
uh-huh.
shut that one down. They was like, "Oh yeah, we got a whole facility that's 24 hours." I'm like, "Hey, I was coming to y'all because I was paying y'all." You heard me? Like anyway, that's anyway.
Mm,
Benefit got me messed
I
up.
feel
But
it.
yeah, but my dog, my other dog, when I had got him, he had ended up having an allergic reaction to something. And I had called the vet. I'm like, hey, he got shots, he got hives, da 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 da. They're like, oh, bring him in. It's gonna be $100 some. I say,
Yo,
I went right
Scooby Doo
upstairs. I'm like,
boy.
I sent my baby upstairs. I'm like, go get that Benadryl. I put it in one of his. I put him in one of them syringes and shot it straight down his throat.
You can't be
That dog didn't.
self-medicated.
That dog ain't had no hives the next day.
You
He
should
was
have
he was
gave
feeling
him
just
some.
fine, and he slept good that night.
Should have gave
I
him
bet
some
he
So
Seven
slept.
Up too.
Good, cuz.
he slept good as
Benadryl
hell.
and
He sure
7 Up.
did.
That motherfucker would have been perfect.
Didn't wake me up at
I
all.
couldn't with the 7 Up.
You would have had a
I'm
brand
not
new
giving
ass
my dog no
dog.
7 Up.
Benadryl and 7 Up. Magic.
No, I am not giving him 7 Up. All
Yeah,
right,
Hey.
Pat, we got you messed up this week.
Honestly, I'm just having to go back to work. God damn it! Who the fuck wants to go to work? It's the new year. One day, my New Year's resolution is going to be not going to work tomorrow, which will be the new year ever again.
Okay.
So, funny story, right? I got to work earlier today and I sat down at my computer behind my desk and I'm getting on and getting myself geared up to look at all the bad stuff that I ain't done at work because I'm slacking.
Oh
And
Lord.
I got an email stating that I had 20 years for reserve time, and if I was a reservist, right? If I was still in the Army Reserves, I could have put in my packet to retire in at least a year.
Mm-hmm.
Now I wouldn't receive the paycheck until roughly 55, 54. Which now at my age, thinking about that, I'm like, damn, that really ain't all that damn long. this sounds like this sounds
Man, them
It's
years,
long. It's still that still is like at least
yeah,
like 10 years away.
Yeah,
I
that's a minute, cuz. That's
Yeah, that's
still a
like a
minute.
decade, sir. Like that's still a
I,
lot.
I went
Hey,
through
I
some
feel you
mental
though,
acrobats.
cuz.
I went through some mental acrobats. Like, man, I could be retired out the Army Reserves. I can go get me a BS job, live in the shack, dig a hole, sleep in it, and be cool until I start drawing my retirement. Or I could just go
Lord.
ahead and start getting my benefits from disability, right? Whatever the case, I'm not able to do it because I still got at
I was
least
on
a
the
year and a
same
half, 2
mission.
years left until I can actually retire. Which again,
which
So
relatively,
is
yeah, just do that.
that's really not a bad deal. It's not a
right.
bad
That's not a bad deal. That's not a bad deal at all. That's
Don't
It's
sound like
not
crazy.
a
no
bad
bad deal, cuz.
it's not a bad look. So yeah.
Hey, hey, Nicole, I got $20 on the next lotto. I got $20 on both of them when we trying to not go back to work.
Right. Let's
We can get
play
them
that
lottery tickets.
Powerball.
Somebody just hit the Powerball,
Hey,
boy.
They
cuz,
did.
I'm so looking it back down to 20 million.
It's back down 20 mil.
Hey, I'd like for y'all to do an experiment with yourselves, right?
What's up,
Just
Willow?
just look up how many minorities or black people are in America, right? And then think about with all the black people that are here in America, what would happen if we started a drawing, a lottery, and somebody just got $1 from everybody that was here. And think about the possibilities that could happen off of that. It sounds like a far-fetched idea, but I'm saying that. So let me give y'all a little bit of background, right? Because y'all know I'm a little odd. I'm off a little bit because I've moved away from an oppressive mindset. I moved away from uh, being a victim of racism, although it exists. I refuse to allow it to stop me from doing what I want to do. So I'm always thinking about how to hold my culture responsible and hold us accountable for us not being able to have what we need to have as a culture, right? And I looked up how many of us that are working in America is, and I looked at how we could act, the possibilities and options of actually making each other rich within a very small amount of time and establishing our own Black Wall Street stuff again, right? And that's not to say that I'm being prejudiced or pushing white brothers and sisters out of the box. I'm simply saying, speaking to the culture, right? Taking responsibility and accountability financially of what we've done and what we do and how we are responsible for our black dollar and how we just throw our shit away to everybody else, but how we could actually empower each other to pick a name and make each other rich. And from that one rich family, begin to open and develop other businesses, do another lottery, do another drawing. Everybody just literally donate just $1. You'll have families that are multimillionaires that can begin to dominate several different markets in a very short amount of time. Very short amount of time. However, we don't hold our own culture responsible. We don't hold our own culture accountable, and we do a good job with pointing a finger towards racism and oppression when we've actually adopted a mindset to keep us there instead of moving past it. The options, we have options. If you give yourself options, you can be successful. And we've stopped giving ourselves options, and we've settled for something that's happened. And that's an unfortunate aspect of life inside of our culture. It's not a popular thing to say, but it's just an honest thing to say. So
This really is honest, cousin. It also go along with, you know, crabs in a bucket when it comes to our people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, be too busy hating on each other instead of trying to, you know, go on and push their person on up so it can bring the rest of folks up. But you're right. We rather go throw our money to these folks at the corner stores.
Right.
You know, and we open up a corner store and can't get no support.
Can't get anybody to come through.
Do you ever thought about how rich Mike got off us, bro?
Oh, I know how rich he got off of us.
Yeah, correct.
Mike and Steve. So I don't know if Steve's still locked up, but Steve, they're rich enough to where if Steve goes to a maximum prison, he can get his own area, and he'll be fine.
For real?
Yeah, that's just off of our family on the block.
You're right. That was without gas. You know what I'm saying? That was without petrol. That was that straight corner store living. You know what I'm saying? Meat, snacks, and goods. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Well, we don't think like that. Like we had Nia on the show, and she talked about generational wealth. She was like, everybody love our family, but our family don't have generational wealth.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's something that always stuck with me. You know what I'm saying? When she said that, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't have Mike. I'll get to you later. I know you was talking about a business venture. You know what I'm saying? We'll speak about that later on. You know what I'm saying?
So.
Right.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Even go ahead, Juan. My bad.
Go ahead.
Nothing. I was just looking. I was looking at our time.
Oh yeah, even within our family, we really have the capability of establishing a form of wealth that can rotate and circulate within the family so that we can establish our own stuff. It's just that you can't always get everybody on board.
It's the support. Yeah, you still have to, just like you say, with that dollar. If you forget a dollar, if you just get one support, you know what I'm saying? One supporter, you know what I'm saying? Just think about it. If you actually had everybody supporting you that say they love you, you know what I'm saying? Man, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. You know what I'm saying? And then
If love was dollars.
If love was dollars, that's what I was getting at right on. Because the love was dollars.
I'm glad we're having this because right now I'm turning around because I'm gonna put something down that I think we do need to have an honest discussion about later on sometime this year, and that's literally holding the culture responsible and accountable for our own actions. It's easy to point and say the white person or this person or that person. But if we don't hold ourselves responsible and accountable, what good is the finger pointing doing? To me personally, it's no good whatsoever.
Nah, right? The finger pointing never did no good, cuz.
I don't care about blaming the other person. I want to fix what I can fix.
Because because like the thing now, I had to trip off of it, like with my mother and my mother and my stepmother, like they getting old enough where they're at the age where it's time for the oldest child to step up and start hosting events and doing certain things that moms used to do. They can't do it like we used to. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's time for us to get out, like the reunions and all that stuff. Like all that stuff gonna have to start coming full circle towards us. Like it's time for us to step up. Create your own family traditions. You know what I'm saying? Your own household. Definitely create them own traditions, but along the way, keep your village that was so structured and so well developed for us. You know what I'm saying? We know where we come from. So
yeah,
I ain't gonna keep preaching.
I'm pulling up.
We looking at the time.
All right, so give me a second. I'm just trying to put some more tequila in my cup. I don't know if
you poured that. You poured up heavy.
Hey, that was thick. I'm kind of scared of that one. I gotta kind of dilute that a little bit because that was thick. Damn. Anyway, speaking of the culture and things that are happening, we got to talk about this, right?
Close it out.
We got to talk about this guy.
Yeah, my God.
We can't move past this. We can't. I refuse to like act like this didn't just happen not
Hey,
too long ago.
real quick, G, real quick. So when I was talking about my little incident in my little insulated suit today, this dude recorded himself doing that in the office when the doctor was examining him. He
Cuz.
recorded himself farting in the office with the doctor recording. I'm like, this dude.
Hey, farts are funny to me. I'm sorry. Blame Candy. Me and Candy used to.
Yeah, you've always thought farts were funny.
Yes, I have.
So
I'm putting this picture back up to kind of like get away from that topic. It's a distraction. So
okay. Yeah. So okay, I feel okay. So he had some bonuses coming up.
say
And
that
I said he had some bonuses coming up. Like I feel like
again.
okay, he had can you hear
Bonus.
me? Bonuses
G keep
like
freezing.
coming up. Like
Go ahead, Kalo.
and like and I guess he felt like he was being iced out basically.
Okay.
So they stopped throwing him the ball. So he wasn't able to make the yards he was supposed to make to get these bonuses. And so he was like, and then on top of that, I heard that he was injured.
Good.
And they were
How
still
you
trying to
gonna
make
throw
him
the
play.
ball to somebody who looking like this at practice?
This is not practice. That was during the game.
Okay, all right.
Dude, you know, he still had another game. He needed like 55 yards for one meal, and then he needed like something else for another meal. You know what I'm saying? They were separate checks, you know what I'm saying? So he still had another game.
Yeah, and but then okay, so even if that wasn't even an option, or if that wasn't even the issue for why he walked off, he was saying he was hurt and his
His
ankle was
injury,
broken.
yeah, his injury spoke, and
But
and
they
the, and the
still
text
wanted him to
message
play.
spoke. Right. And that's crazy. He had the receipts, you know what I'm saying? He showed the text messages. So
Well, so in a lot of what the media was putting out, and I think even ESPN put this out, is the text were or the message was sent to his coach, right?
correct.
It wasn't actually communicated to the medical staff. So I guess he had the assumption that he was going to send the message to the coach, and the coach would relay that information to the medical staff to in turn go back and evaluate what his injuries were to see if it was what it was, if it was on the up and up, right? But
Right.
that didn't happen. That never happened. That
But at the
never
same time, like during the game when he went out there and played and tried, he told Cole, man, if I feel decent, I go out there and I do my duty. He went out there, did what he did, and he was like, damn, I can't perform. He told coach I couldn't perform. He said I didn't receive no medical attention. You know they take you to the little blue tent every time.
happened.
You
Yeah.
know he said I didn't receive no medical attention. I didn't receive nothing. But they wanted me to keep going out there. You know what I'm saying, down for down.
So this is the a little bit of the plot twist to me, because how can he articulate, or how would he articulate during the game, hey, I can't play, don't put me back in, and them actually honor that when they're in a competitive mode? You know what I mean?
Here
So
it
if
is.
Next man up. Next man up. People get injured all day. All you know what I'm saying. Next man up.
who's his backup though? The rosters are closed at this point.
That ain't on me. No, we got players on the squad. That ain't on me.
I got
That's
it.
a, that's a, that's
That's up to what, three
I'm not
strings on
disagreeing with that.
football team?
Huh?
yeah, and they got enough players. They got enough receivers on the team. You know what I'm saying. Next man up. Change the formation. You don't have to run.
What it sound like to me is Massa wanted his boy to play regardless. Is what
Yeah,
it sounds like.
and I don't disagree with that
And
either.
that's bullshit, and it's messed up, because if you're hurt, you're freaking hurt. You can't perform
Okay.
if you're hurt.
So let's bring it back around to the way he actually left the field, right?
Ugly, ugly.
Absolutely horrible.
Okay, and that's because
Uh,
niggas is tired of being told by the white man that they can't do what they can and can't do. He like,
but
y'all
I
need me more than I need y'all. I'm out.
that's not, and so the last part I can't disagree with, but what I will disagree with is the white man, so on and so forth, because he volunteered to be on that team.
No, he got brung out that time. Brady brung him out there. Put
Right.
his name on put his name on the
He,
line.
he didn't have to, regardless of if Tom Brady did it or not. He didn't have to go.
He had to
He
go.
didn't. So it's not that a white man told him he had to do something. He saw dollar signs. He saw Tom Brady. He saw Super Bowls in his future. Let's be honest about it.
He saw his potential. Yeah.
Yeah, he saw potential and he chased it. Right.
Yeah, but when you get
Unfortunately,
hurt and you know that you're not able to hold up that part of the bargain, it's gonna have to wait till next time.
it can't
And if I'm
always wait.
telling you,
It's weird though. Like when we talk about this guy, because like we know about his fake vaccine card. He
Mm-hmm.
done retired like 30 times. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad the Raiders, you know what I'm saying, didn't keep him. You know what I'm saying? In 2020, he was finna
and
fight.
he was on the Masked
Fucking
Singer.
he was finna fight Logan Paul in 2020. He was boxing. That's what they were saying. He quit to go to start boxing and
Oh
shit.
yeah, that bull crap. I forgot about that.
And he dropped the album right after he left. You know what I'm saying? He dropped his album.
No, I don't blame him for trying to diversify his portfolio, but hey,
That
player.
shit trash. That shit
Oh,
trash.
ooh, well, okay.
That's trash.
Well,
I,
that's
I
neither
would
here nor there. I feel like he did what he had to do as a player
Okay.
to protect himself.
because do you think it
He
was
wasn't gonna agree with everything that everybody do.
you think it was physical health or mental health?
I think it's mental health.
It could have
You
been
think
a
it's
little bit of
mental?
both.
A little bit of both.
It could have
Yeah,
been a little bit
I'm
of
a wonder
both.
on that. I think it was a little bit of both. I think he was actually hurting. I think he was actually literally hurting. He's a professional athlete. He's been injured before. He's played at this level for a while. And if he's hurt, he knows he's hurt. He knows his capabilities. He tested it out. It didn't work out for him, but he didn't. Nobody heard him. Nobody listened to him. But I think the mental aspect comes in with CTE injuries that he sustained throughout his career,
But that's
and
what I was saying. Also, like I say, the last 2 years he been boxing, so they
yeah,
can add a lot to his CTE as well. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, absolutely,
He
absolutely. So
been boxing.
I think that played a part in it also. I just wish he would have handled it better. That's all. That's all I got. I just wish he would have handled it better. What do you think, Dirk?
Eh.
I think I don't know if it's mental, then we can see that reaction. You know what I'm saying? The explosion and you know what I'm saying, just the atmosphere that he in that dark space in his mind. You know what I'm saying? But if it was physical, like I say, he could have done it. That's Antonio Brown. You can go demand medical attention on the sideline right there, giving a boom, bro. I ain't hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Y'all know my
Yeah,
history. Y'all know what's going on.
that's true too.
Get me together. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So that's my thoughts on it.
Okay, all right. I got you. So just pushing the conversation in the envelope a little further, and since we're going down this rabbit hole, let's switch sports for a hot second, and
Yeah,
let's
Where
what
are
you
jump
we
read?
into
going?
this. Let's jump into
Oh
this guy.
Jesus!
Let's jump into this guy. Let's
Player of the
Oh
year.
God!
just for
Player
a
of the
hot
year. What?
second.
Hold
Just
on,
for a
wait a minute.
hot second, cuz
Let me
And
put a little bit more
Tristan
in my. Let me put a
Trimester Thompson.
Tristan trimester. Let me put a little bit more in my cup.
Trimester
Hey, this the
Thompson.
player of the year. This boy out here. He out
yeah.
here
So
doing
truth
his
be
physical.
told, yeah, truth be told, these were like earlier, well, last year and now, you did give him a pinky ring salute. You did
I
give him a
think
pinky
it is player of the year, bro.
ring. Okay.
This dude is on talk to me. I mean, he got three baby mamas. but you know what I'm saying. But they all are super bad.
For him.
He got
Hey, cousin Beverly.
bam. Uh, Moray Nichols, I think that's her name. That's the one that hitting him up for child support now for the new baby. He
As
just
she should.
yeah, that he just had the paternity test for that he only hit one
That he
time
was
that he was saying
denying.
that he was denying.
Wind it on back. He was denying that baby.
I'm gonna highlight this shit right here though.
Bring it back. Bring it back. Go ahead. You know, and but
I'm
you know
gonna
he got
highlight that right there though. You
but
did.
but but for all the fellas, look at his ladies though. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you about Miss Nichols. He got a baby by a lady named Jordan Craig. They met in like 2014 and 2016. They had a baby boy named Prince. And then that's the first baby. No, that's actually the first baby mama. Chloe's the second baby mama. 2018 they had a baby named Truth. And then you know Miss Nichols with this third child. You know, so my
So
boy out here
This baby.
spreading his
And,
he's spreading his
and that's
generational
only the
wealth.
babies that we know about. That's only the ones that we know about.
That's
Mr.
true.
Tristan Trimester. They say he
I,
out here. They tell me something. They calling this new variant Omarion. They need to call it Tristan Thompson because he
I'm gonna be
spreads
honest
more
with
than
you.
anything. He
I just
touching more
think
folks than anybody.
I think it's a lack. It's a lack of discipline. Honestly, he's got no real discipline. So
All
And
players
like,
lie, Alley Pooh. She said you ain't no player if you gotta lie. All players
okay, so
lie.
here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Did y'all read that whack apology that he gave to Miss Chloe?
mm-mm.
Yeah, I did.
Ooh, well, hold on. I wish I dang, I should have
I
printed
don't.
it
I
out.
don't read
Well,
celebrity apologies.
basically,
Mm.
okay, so basically what he was saying was he like, oh, you're too good of a woman for me to have done this to you. I'm sorry for humiliating you
Wait a minute, wait a minute,
again.
wait a minute, wait a minute. Let your boy read it.
You
Oh
got it.
You
no,
Go
gotta do
ahead and
this shit
read
with
it.
feeling though, cuz.
oh
You
no,
gotta, you
this is
gotta play the part.
my bad. This the part when he found out he had the baby was his. This was like the Morby show. My
Go
bad.
ahead
This
and
the one
read
I
that
got.
too.
Oh,
Read that
okay.
too. Read that too.
Today, okay, I got you. Let me get
You
into
got, you
character.
gotta be an actor at this point. You gotta act it
Let me
out.
get into character. Boom, this is my character mode.
Boom. And scene.
Today's paternity test results revealed that I am the father of a child. Merle, oh, he spelled it different than I did. Nichols. I took full responsibility for my actions. Now that the paternity has been established, I look forward to raising our son. I sincerely apologize to everyone that I hurt, disappointed throughout this ordeal, both privately and publicly. Tristan Thompson. Tristan, Trimester Thompson.
And scene. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Because he's
I
gonna
don't.
do it again. He's
Yeah.
gonna do it again.
I don't believe celebrities apologies. That's just me. I think they're full of shit.
He's
I
definitely
think
gonna do it again.
I
And
think they're full of
again
shit
and again and again.
because he
Hey,
can.
because the new chick, she was like, she knew he was in a relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Do
So
you think they care when they see that walking lottery ticket? Do
I
you
don't
think
know.
they
I'm not a
care?
woman. I'm not a woman. Do y'all care?
If you're, it depends on the type of woman that you are. Okay, like some women don't have integrity. Some people like they looking for the fattest check. That's all they care about. They looking
Some
You
for the
people
said it
biggest
just
right,
come up.
cuz. Walking
They're
lottery
they're
ticket. You said it right.
they're, they're,
some
they're
people
looking
just
for
drunk.
clout. They're looking for clout, and if they
maybe
can
I
get
need.
that, there are like the stories are true. There are women that go to sporting events looking to bag athletes on purpose. They don't care if he's married or not.
Yeah,
And we have to understand sometimes these men are away from their families for weeks and weeks at a time, and
shoot
they're
your
human. They
shot.
gonna get horny,
Shoot your shot. You
so they
hear
gonna
me?
go for they going for the easiest layup,
That's all I say. Hey, I don't hate on nobody. Hey,
the
shoot your
easiest
shot.
layup.
You know what I'm saying?
So I mean, they know everybody involved know what they be doing. So
Agreed. They're all
it is
adults.
what it is.
They're all
Correct,
It
adults.
is
correct.
what it is. But
So
everybody's like, "Oh, poor Chloe, poor Chloe."
I don't feel so. Then all the Kardashians are hoes.
I feel sorry for Chloe.
I don't.
Can you
It's
explain why?
boy. Boy, she had Tristan Thompson and Lamar Odom.
That says enough. Her last name
It-
says enough. I don't
I
fuck
mean,
with
her
Shapeless,
last,
just
her
like the
last,
rest of them.
they
these
figured
niggas
out a
came.
goddamn
Both of
they
them came at her. Both of them came at her.
look, they
She didn't
figured out a
attack. She didn't
formula.
come at her.
They figured out a
And dude,
formula and they robbed.
dude,
That's what they do.
dude had a drug addiction, but they had their break. They got their own break. That's what I'm saying. They are solidified on their own.
She made him do
But
drugs.
they're not relevant
She
unless
made him do drugs. Oh my goodness.
they're not relevant unless there's a shock value associated with their name. Give me a
My
second, I'll be
glass,
right back.
my glass say 1981,
Uh-oh.
vintage age and perfection. That's how long that boy was doing them drugs. You know what I'm saying?
Lord.
He been doing them drugs since 81. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, yeah. But then it came out that he left Taraji
Oh,
P to be with Chloe. Lamar.
stupid. I seen that stupid.
I agree, cuz.
But you know what I'm saying?
Like, okay, so if he had stayed with Taraji, do y'all feel like he would have went through everything that he went through while he was with Chloe?
No, because I think Taraji done been through. I think she done been through the struggle. She done seen some shit. You know what
But
I'm saying? So she can
Taraji,
recognize
older
some.
woman.
Yeah, she can. She can. And Lamar Odom ain't no young dude. Lamar Odom is 40 plus. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no young guy. You know what I'm saying? So I think Taraji would have recognized a lot more of the shit that was going on versus Chloe. Chloe in this bubble. You know what I'm saying? In this Kardashian
Yeah.
world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
she live in another world. She on another
she
planet.
she still wanna she just wanna pat him on the shoulder like it's gonna be okay. We gonna get through this. Where Cookie would have been like, look here, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But
Right,
look,
you got me fucked up,
It's a
right?
difference. It's a
let me
difference.
throw this out here and just remind y'all of some of the shit that the Kardashians have done to make their names stay relevant, right?
Sex tapes.
Ray J,
Yep.
the dad,
Caitlyn
Kanye West,
live across the
Kanye,
street from his
Lamar.
baby
Kanye
mama.
did. Kanye did that to his shit. Kanye did that
Yes
shit to
and no.
himself.
Yes
Did
and no.
he? I
No.
honestly think it's
But
some
hold up,
Kardashian
No,
hold
cooch.
up,
No,
I
hold
no,
up,
really
no.
do.
hold
There
up.
is something
After his mother,
Kardashian cooch.
after his
No,
mother
cuz.
passed, after his mother passed, he went boom.
No,
He
it,
did.
it actually took Ye a little while to go off the rails because his albums are still on point, right?
The music is still good. I'm talking about his personal life. Like look at look when he went Amber Rose.
Okay, okay.
Come on, bro. Amber Rose was way before the
Yeah.
Kardashian. He was out here wild when he went up there and did the Taylor Swift thing. Wait a minute, Beyonce had the best record. You know what I'm saying? Best album.
And she
Come
did.
on,
But that was
but
facts.
but
And she did.
That was
so
facts.
Ye went wild
I
though when he did that
mean,
Nah,
shit
I don't
though.
think he was wild, and I
I
think that
mean,
was just facts. I
That
don't
went
think
on
he had to
Antonio
get.
Brown shit. He couldn't have
nah.
handled that shit different.
I
Oh,
felt like he was. I
nigga.
felt like what Antonio Brown did was right.
Now don't get me wrong.
Ooh,
Don't get me wrong. Shit could even okay. I get your point.
nah.
Get your point.
At that
I get your
point
point.
I get
in
your point, but
I got you. I got you.
B
But
wasn't worried about that. She knew what it was, and then after that, she got everything.
yeah, well.
God
But
damn.
The Kardashians, them motherfuckers have a way. They have a way of amplifying foolishness.
yeah, I honestly feel like it's something in they cooch, babe.
Like
It just makes fools go
seriously,
crazy.
Must be good.
Name one dude that been with Chloe or any of them that's made it out alive. It's like the Erica
So
Badu syndrome.
no. So let's strip off the men that
Yeah, I
all these
said it.
guys.
I said it.
Yeah, Erica Badu put niggas in trances. You
Look
hear
what
me? I
she
don't know
did
what
to
the
Dre
hell.
3000.
Hey,
Like,
And D'Angelo. Wait a minute. I
Andre,
mean, I mean not
Andre
D'Angelo.
been with it
Uh,
forever. Andre has
and
been with.
Common. Let's be honest about some of
They,
he
these
was
things.
those men are freaking geniuses. What are you saying?
and they was word. Well, not common ain't so much word as opposed
What
to
is
like three
weird?
stack.
I mean, what's
Common
weird and what's
started messing
normal? You
with
know, because
Erica
your
and he
weird
switched.
may be normal to me.
Common started switching up his
Like,
style
really.
after he messed with Erica. And I'm not saying it was for a bad thing. That's not what I'm saying. I'm simply saying it happened. That's all.
Erica's
And
my
I'm like,
girl. Y'all ain't finna put her in the same category as the Kardashians. I'm
not
sorry.
not totally a
not
complete.
Yeah, never that, cuz we ain't gonna do it like that.
No,
y'all
all
not
I'm
doing
saying
that.
is
we talking about putting men's in the trends
in the
and the
trends,
syndrome,
right?
or
It's a completely different.
so if y'all can talk all this about the Kardashians
Yeah,
and it's
like
how's that different?
let's do it across the board. Like,
Because of
I
my girl
absolutely,
Erica. Duh.
I
We love her.
absolutely adore Erica Badu. I
Mm-hmm.
wish that I
St.
could have
Louis
been in
came out
Dallas,
fast.
Texas
Your St.
when
Louis
she
came
was.
out. Your
Yes.
Erica. It's Erica.
Oh, I
Your
did.
Erica.
My bad.
Yeah, your St. Louis
I've
came
been
out
drinking
real
tequila.
tough.
I'm ready to fight.
Erica. Like I'm over trying to keep you. Your St. Louis came out real tough. Erica. Erica.
Oh man. Okay, we gotta stop then. I can't. Anyway, that's what it is with them cats. And so clearly we are about to go over the time that we usually dedicate to our podcast. But I think it's worth it because this last topic is something that's affecting America as a whole. America.
Oh, wait a minute, Jay. Pull
You
up
talking about
Alley
Alice
Poopo.
comment?
Pull up Alley
I
Poopo.
knew that's what you were gonna say.
What you think about that, Jay?
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
I don't, but I do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
let me put it up again. I'm gonna put it up again. I'm gonna read it out loud.
You see what I'm saying?
Having a man see things from a different perspective is not having him in a trance. That's actually true. But what it does do, however, right? And this is
Lord, you're not even gonna try to spin it. No,
I'm not finna spin it, cuz I ain't finna spin it. I'm not. But what it does do is there's an altered conscience with men. When we get with a woman, our consciousness is altered. The way we do things is differently. And it should be, right?
Our mannerisms are different. Yeah. Everything is
it absolutely
different.
should be because we got somebody.
I'm waiting on the spin.
There's no spin. The hope and the hope and the drive is that the woman that we're with is moving us to a completely different level, and we're doing the same thing for her, right? It's not. The energies are reciprocated, so there's no spin in that whatsoever. The only thing that I disagree with is that it's not having us in a complete trance, because it is, right? But it should be. It should be. It should be. When a man gets with a woman and when a woman gets with a man, you should be enthralled and entranced with each other to assist each other being better. You should absolutely do that. So your thought pattern should change, because you can't continue to do everything that you're used to do. You can't just keep running the streets forever in a day. You can't.
You just can't take your clothes off in the bathroom when you know your lady coming over. You know what I'm saying? You change habits.
I don't give a damn.
After a minute, but you change up. The first couple times she come over, you can tuck them away. You can throw them in the laundry basket instead of leaving them on the floor.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
Absolutely.
You squirt a little. You squirt a little. You know what I'm saying? Fragrance coming through. You might light a candle or something.
You spray Gucci blue before you come out.
Look,
you see what I'm saying?
My woman gonna be out here Sunday. You don't think I've been out getting some smell goods around the house that I don't usually have? Damn right I have.
You see what I'm saying?
She is not trying to walk into the field smelling like
we already altered our existence to make sure y'all make sure we don't mess it up when y'all come through.
But would you call that a trance or?
Yes.
No. I wouldn't call. What it is?
Yes and no. I think it's simply
I don't think it's a trance. It's some habits your mama taught you about. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, Maya.
I think it's just home training. I think it's just home training. Your home training kick in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say. What up, Maya?
Yeah, and that's what it is. Like, if you grew up around women,
there you go.
You know things that women like. And then if you have a particular woman that you are trying to be with as a
You
man,
put the toilet seat down.
yeah, you study the things that she likes and she dislikes, and then
You
you
ain't at
begin
home by
to
yourself.
you begin to make sure that you fit in that groove, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you do. That's what we do as men. So that statement ain't all the way false.
Okay.
That's all. It ain't no spin, cuz it ain't a spin. It's just like that's part of there's truth in that.
I'm just saying.
There's
The
truth in that.
Kardashians have had plenty of fragrances come out.
Yeah, them motherfuckers do voodoo
Erykah
or something. I
Badu
don't
came
know
out
what
with one
fuck
and
them.
sold
Fuck them.
out in a
Hey,
day within
hey,
hours that smelled like her.
I love the Kardashians, man.
Them
Y'all leave them
motherfuckers just
alone.
burning sage in their bed by their feet. I don't know what they doing.
Them dudes they getting with kind of be strange and be off. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So
That's
are you
true.
saying that they go for damaged individuals?
I'm not going to say they go for damaged individuals, but they do have a type, and that type has to they make sure that they have a type that has a platform to build off of, to
Because
project.
they already established.
Yeah.
So the Kardashians ain't, and then the Kardashians ain't going out looking for individuals. Individuals coming for the Kardashians.
And yes, Erykah Badu did sell vagina on wax. I am a
They
Badu
did.
fan. I'm a Badu fan. Make no mistake about it. Make no.
She did what, cuz?
Her scent that came out, it smelled like her vagina, and it sold.
It would be my sister that come
Your
on
sister,
and put it out there like that.
It's what happened. It's true.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go give me some. Is I lying?
I don't think it's in production anymore. I think it was like a one-time thing. But
I'm sure
Man,
I was just thinking, like, man.
I'm gonna look on Amazon. I'm gonna look on Amazon Prime or eBay. You heard
it
eBay
might
probably
be,
got it.
but I mean, yeah. I
Boy,
don't
I
know.
will
I
burn
don't
that in my
know for a
basement.
fact that it was. Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was a thing, and it happened, and it sold out in hours.
Of course.
So
look, my dude got his vest on. He ready to go to work too. You hear me?
Damn right, because
We
so here's the truth, right? Like, so my special woman, just like Dirt and like MC, we know they smell.
Cool.
And if I could have a candle of my special lady burning in my house, I'd burn that shit day in, day out. I'd make a fucking altar. Right? That's just the truth of it. Because that's so the scent is one of the things that catch men. Yeah, a woman's scent is one of the things
most definitely.
it catches us, and if we can inhale you while we're approaching you, game over.
Oh yeah,
game over.
That's that trance, I guess, dude.
Yeah, I guess so. But that's
and it's so different though, the way that the body works. Because like two women can have on the same different
man, black hell is mad.
Completely different. Lord, what she done said.
I'm just saying it's
oh Lord.
It is, but we got to move on because again, we're pushing the limits on our time because we usually don't stay on this late, but we do have to talk about what's going on in America right now, and that is
we don't have to. Everybody know what's going on. Mike, what's your thoughts? Oh, go ahead, Jake. I'm my bad. I killed your whole.
It's the Rona and it's everything inclusive with it. And I was telling Manny not too long or earlier today at work about a lot of stuff that is inclusive with the Rona. So, but let's talk about Corona's MC. Let us know what it is from your perspective.
Yeah, put it in the comments.
Just again, cause I'm not against nobody and how they feel about this virus or getting vaccinated, but I'm not fit to be the spokesperson to run and tell you to be vaccinated either. Okay, because you can still die. Like it's facts that you can still die. We got a morgue full of COVID cases right now. And
so with that, So can you kind of expound on that and explain that a little bit when you say you got a body, you got a morgue full of bodies, like what's the age range, what's the genders, what's
Okay, cause like ain't no like ain't nobody partial to this. Like we got women, we got men, we got fat people, we got old people, we got some young people. You know,
And they
so
all and they let me ask you this question. And they all had the shot, you saying? Or majority of them, or
some of
how,
them
how
get
do you
this.
how do you determine that?
Like we really want to know like if you know autopsies or something with most of these corona cases, ain't nobody getting no autopsy done because they pretty much know why these people done died.
So that autopsy or the diagnosis of death, the prognosis of death is simply coming from the hospital. It's not because of the a full out autopsy.
No, cause it's just coming from the hospital. Like when you got somebody
Mm.
healthy, you Wanda Dirt, you got somebody like that died from coronavirus that could come through. You know, sometimes they family might want an autopsy. You know what I'm saying? Because they also felt like, well, he was healthy. You know, he got the shot. Why he still die? You know what I'm saying? And you know, that's the only part I'm still trying to tell people. You know, like don't get to looking at people all crazy because they coughing around you. You know, the flu's still out here. You can still catch a common cold out here. You
Yeah.
know, pneumonia's still out here because like
Kiana been
the
dealing with
like
Kiana didn't come to the New Year's Eve party because she
this
had
news
pneumonia.
just steady pumping so much, you know, some of it is fake. You know what I'm saying? They even these people dying from the flu right now. We got a woman die from the flu.
So
But
so before you go on to that, back up a little bit
Hold on one
and
second, guys. I'll be right
yeah,
back.
yeah, and go back to the statement that you made before that we got people dying out here from the flu.
well, that's it. Like I guess everybody done lost their mind like the flu not still out here.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because now they trying to run. You know, you listen to the news now. Well, don't forget to get your flu shots because you don't want to catch this. You know, you don't want to have corona and the flu at the same time. But if
So real quick, because time out, there is a virus known as the flurona, and it's literally the flu and COVID as one type of virus.
yeah,
That
but if you die from it, what? Guess what? It's gonna be ain't gonna be no flu added to your cause of death.
and that was my
Because
next
they don't
question.
do the autopsy. But that's the whole thing. Like for me, cause I ain't never got a flu shot. I still ain't got a flu shot this year.
I just
I ain't
got my
never
flu
seen,
shot Thursday.
and that's and that's
I get
and
flu
that's
shots
and,
every
that, and that's crazy. You say that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never known nobody to die from the flu. Personally, I
Yeah,
ain't never known nobody to die from the flu.
but like stop
This
and think
corona.
for a minute.
Wait a minute,
Stop and
no.
think.
Let me finish. You stop and think. Man, Corona got the dropping bodies like left and right. So I went out and got vaccinated for the Corona shot. I still ain't got no flu shot. I never had a flu shot a day in my life. I never known no. Hey, wait a minute. Let me ask you. Have you known somebody to die from the flu up until now?
I know a few people died from the flu because you can't forget before the flu, before Corona, it was the flu. You had
Mm.
H1N1, you had swine. So before this, they was trying to convince everybody, you better go get your flu shot or you're going to end up in the hospital. You're going to end up dying from it.
Swine
And
flu was
then,
a very
and
swine
then,
flu.
and then
Swine.
just next
Okay,
time
let me
you're
finish
doing
this
your
out.
research,
I'm
the
I'm
flu
I'm finna,
have
I'm finna
took
get to
out as
you.
many people as this Corona.
So
No,
They
sir.
just they
No,
just didn't
sir.
make no they didn't make no big deal out of it like they making a big deal out of it now.
so
I
so
think I think pneumonia that took more people than the flu.
And
Pneumonia
that's
was a
probably
pneumonia
that's even
pneumonia
true.
was a big pneumonia was a bigger pandemic than the
That's
flu.
even truer, cuz.
so
But
here's my question, right? When you talk about the flu, and here's the foundational movement of it and my understanding of it. I'm not a virologist, but here's my and maybe Miss Miller can help us move into this. But here's my understanding of it is every year that we get the flu shot, it's not that we get a flu shot that's dedicated to the flu that strand that's coming out that year.
That's right. We got the one from the year before.
Either the year before or simply a foundational flu shot.
Yeah.
Right? So if we're getting a foundational flu, going back a little bit, my thought process is when you're talking about deaths when it comes from the flu, what point of history are we talking about? Or do you think I'm exacerbating that? Which means, do you think that I'm simply looking at a specific point in time and saying that deaths grew in history because we didn't have a vaccine, comparatively speaking to how the deaths from the coronavirus are growing that we are experiencing right now?
Well, we yeah, it does. And if you think about that real quick, we did have deaths like that before the vaccine. You see, they didn't come as fast with the vaccine for the flu like they just did this.
But
yeah, and I think that's what has most people apprehensive.
But when you did,
because it happened so quickly.
But when they did come out with the flu shot, you see, you don't even hear about it no more. You don't hear about the flu no more.
Well, I do.
Yeah,
I do. I hear about it because I'm mandated to take a flu shot.
So I get a flu shot, but I'm just saying, when you look at everything now, everything fucking corona, and you can't even have no sinus infection or nothing no more. You got to have corona.
Now just to put this out here to everybody that's on right now, this isn't a debate of contention. It's simply searching and looking for facts when it comes to COVID and trying to figure out how we move forward as individuals, culture, subculture, and a collective country, right? So MC Mike Calvin is he works in a morgue essentially, and he has a bit of a different purview from what we have as people who don't. Some people we take the shots, we take the boosters, so on and so forth, and we're simply trying to be safe.
I'm glad you're doing well, Miss Marjorie.
Go ahead, Mike.
Anyway, cuz I ain't gonna keep talking about it, but again,
oh shit, that's what we brought you on here for.
No, cuz that's what should be touching my nerve, but just let me finish with this.
No, and that's what we don't have. We don't have no conversation.
I'm not knocking nobody who think that shot gonna save their life. Let me get that out the way first. And I ain't finna be no type of. I ain't gotta come to your motherfucking house or nothing like that if I ain't got the shot. Like, I don't care. You know, let me make that totally clear. But that's all I got to say about that.
So just to remind you, we invited you on here so that you can speak and say any and everything you need and want
absolutely
about it. You don't have to curb yourself.
I done spoke my piece on it, cause I'm gonna keep letting everybody feel and think how they want to feel. Like I'm gonna keep my opinion.
That's what we having, cuz we having a conversation. Most people don't have this conversation. Like a lot of the guys I work with at work, like I work out in St. George. In St. Louis City, they mandated that you got to wear your mask. In St. George County, you don't have to wear your mask. I showed up. I showed up for our Christmas party. Me and my wife, we walk in there with our mask on, and they like, my boss, they like, what are you doing, bro? This St. George County, you don't have to wear that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, we gon', we doing what we doing. Saying that to say that he ended up, my boss ended up testing positive for COVID. You see what I'm saying? St. George County with their mask and they feeling like they don't need they ended up testing. But that's another thing that came out. The home test, they looking into the home test because they like the home tests are not so
that's
valid as well. That's what
let's put that in context, right? Let's put that in context. So there is a home test that's not absolutely reliable, right? And even going back to masks,
are there certain brands of home tests?
There is a brand that's not as reliable as other brands.
More than one brand of the home test.
And I looked that up.
They are.
To you.
Yeah,
I'll send that to you. But just to put other things in context, like the federal government, as much as you trust them, as much as we trust them, has said that they will actually send you a home test for COVID at this point, because that's where we are in this whole battle.
It's huge.
Right? It's huge. It's absolutely huge. As a matter of fact, it's so huge that within the next 4 to 6 weeks, the cases of COVID are essentially going to rise. I don't want to say 100%, but they're going to rise dramatically and intensively.
Right.
And not just that, but I was looking at the CDC page because I was on TikTok and listening to anti-vaxxers, anti-maskers, and I just had to go back and look up some stuff, and they were saying that masks don't help. And then I looked at it and I began to learn and read that as far as CDC is concerned, the assistance for a mask is between 75 and 79%, with helping to reduce the transmission of the virus. Now, there's a lot that goes into that, right? But again, going back on what I was saying, the movement of not just Omicron, but we got several different variants that are coming out, right? If you haven't heard of IHU, which does not stand for I hate you, it's actually from a region of France where that variant came from, right? And then looking at the Flurona, another variant or a child of Corona and flu, these things are about to take effect, right? And not only are they going to take effect, they're going to affect the economy, because the economy is based off of the working class people. And if you have working class people that have to stay at home because of variants, and then I looked at the CDC webpage and it begins to describe the quarantine movements, right? And I'm not going to bore everybody with reading it, but I do highly recommend that everybody goes on to the CDC page and look at what it's actually talking about and understand how the coronavirus is going to impact the your life directly, and as well as the economy as a whole. So I'm simply saying that just to say, like, MC, you're not far off, right? Just because you're vaccinated doesn't mean that you won't get the coronavirus.
Correct.
You absolutely can get COVID. You absolutely can get COVID, regardless of if you have a booster or if you have the two vaccines, or the worst case scenario, one vaccine. But in today's society where we are right now, if you're unvaccinated, you are more likely to be hospitalized. Again, this is according to the CDC website, and suffer more from COVID and have a bigger chance of being or dying from COVID than what you do if you're not vaccinated. Now, can death occur? Absolutely. Can transmission occur? Absolutely. It can still. But with being vaccinated, the rate is marginalized at a greater stance, and the actual movement of suffering from coronavirus is decreased. So
Yeah.
Cuz look her straight up. I heard yo talk about, bro, you got the flu shot, man, and you talk about the flu cases. I ain't never. We weren't masked up when the flu, when the swine flu and all the cow flu and all that shit was floating around. We
Not
went.
the cow flu.
We went.
there's a
We
reason.
wasn't. We what? I'm saying we wasn't shutting down the economy. We wasn't shutting down barges. We wasn't shutting down the economy. Man, everything was still rolling.
I'm still here. Give me a
Everything was still free and rolling. Cause when this Corona hit, bro, you start getting checks for, man. Corona changed the game. Corona was a whole different variant than the swine, all that flu stuff, and it's crazy. Like I say, it's still crazy. It's mine. To me,
I was
to
so
me,
scared of the swine flu. I was like,
to
oh
me.
Lord. I didn't even work on no body form, but I was still scared of the swine flu. So I was
Right.
like, can I
I'm not
not eat my
working now.
bacon? I don't want no swine flu. I don't know what was going on. But
So,
just
so,
like now, I mean,
so,
like you can still get the flu if you get the flu shot. You're just supposed to not get as sick. And I guess, I mean, that's just all this is at this point. It's trial and error, like everything has been with science, period.
the
So
the flu is
what
just
do you
like
do?
corona. Flu is like the chills, so that's what I'm saying. You took all the vaccines to and all this from the flu shot, and it's the same symptoms that's with the coronavirus. So it's like it's weird to me.
Nah,
And
cuz don't let it be weird, and you gotta listen
same
to me.
same
You know,
symptoms.
I'm
Have you
gonna
looked
just
at the
tell you
symptoms?
again. Like I'm not knocking
No, no, no.
nobody
I got
that
you.
believe in the
I know you
side.
saying you're not knocking it, but I'm just
And
saying you
and I
you
can't even sit here and tell you I'll never get the shot, but it won't be the first round of the shots. You know, like they tell you don't buy that new first model car that come out because it's gonna be the piece of shit.
damn right. I got you.
But you know, as far as I'm concerned, I'm
Right.
doing more whatever I need to do to make me feel more safer with the shot.
And that's what
I
it
hear
is.
you.
You
I
know,
That's what
mean,
it
I
is.
and
mean, do you got to do what make you feel comfortable? I mean, do your
Right.
research.
End of the day.
Keep
End of the
keep
day.
taking your
and you know,
elderberry
hey,
vitamins.
if I go out from Corona, then y'all gonna know I was wrong. But like other than that, shit, I ain't getting no motherfucking shot.
Well, that's a tough ass consequence to have to pay for
It's
simply getting a shot.
it's
It's
just
not,
crazy
cuz.
there.
It's
For
not.
me,
No, no,
it's just crazy
let's.
there. It my bad, Jay. This is my final thought.
You're
This is my
good,
final
brother.
thing.
You're good.
It's just crazy for me to hear people say they got other shots for a vaccine for shit that they would, you know what I'm saying? But then they don't get a shot for something that's tragic in the world. That's
I mean,
devastating our world
everything
right
that we,
now.
but honestly, think about it. Everything that we have gotten vaccinated for was tragic at some point. Chickenpox was killing people. Measles
Yeah,
was killing people.
yeah,
Polio was killing people.
right.
I mean, it's not it's not that it wasn't that drastic because it was. And I'm sure that shit wasn't right the first time either. It's trial and error. So it's gonna be what it's gonna be. It's either you're gonna get it or you're not, and then just deal with the consequences later.
Yeah,
In the
and
story.
I absolutely agree with that, Wanda. We are at a movement and a point of um Darwinism, unfortunately. And I said something to some people not too long ago about a person that I'm not with anymore. And my hope was that they got COVID. And the reason why it's not just that singular person.
Told you about that. Wanda, talk to him, Wanda. You the only one. Talk to him, Wanda. Talk to
I
him,
don't
Wanda,
even know
please.
why you
Y'all
even
know
brought
what
that
damn
back
food.
Talk
up.
to him, cause
I have
I
dairy,
can't do it
You
no
even
more.
bring
my
Talk
that
to
back
him,
filter,
Wanda.
up.
my
I
filter.
really thought when we got that out of our system that conversation was out of our
Hey,
system, but yet
hey, look.
it is still
Damn it.
lingering.
Damn
Talk
it.
to him, Wanda.
I'm too old to lie to people anymore. That's where I am in life.
No, Jig. No, Jig.
So
Look. You done made Mike leave. You hear me? You done made Mike leave. You know what I'm saying? Stop saying that, man.
Hey, cuz crazy.
He is hell. It's
hey,
Look,
hell.
Sheree,
I
put
am
that
who
shit
I
up.
am. God
Sheree,
damn
yeah,
it.
he petty. He petty, Sheree.
I
You know what
am
I'm
who
saying?
I am unapologetically. Right?
It's
Call it what you want.
right,
I am who I am
y'all,
unapologetically.
and he meant what he said because we've had this conversation,
And I said that shit from the chest.
Look,
But
I'll
and
put
all
he
I'm
it up.
said
saying
it.
I'll put it up. You petty, cuz.
Miss Miller, you're absolutely right. Yes, he is.
I'll put it up
He
there.
is Petty LaBelle at this point. He is
call it
Petty
what you want.
Cakes, if you will.
I
He
call it me just simply speaking through where I am right now. That's just where I am.
so yeah. You
And
is silly.
y'all know me, y'all grew up with me, goddamn it. I'm gonna say how the fuck I'm
Right.
gonna feel, how I feel, at the time. If I'm wrong, later on,
And
I come back and
really,
apologize.
I really thought that this conversation,
Please
was
apologize.
over after we had it.
I am who I am, God damn it, and I don't apologize for being me. I never will. I can't. Y'all know me. We grew up together. Y'all know this. Y'all know this. Yeah. I am reckless at certain points in life. Anyway. So,
Jesus.
What I do say and what I do feel, the reason why I say that is
not tonight, Satan. Okay, I just had to put that out there. I just had to put that out there, Jay. Not tonight, Satan.
What I am saying is, right, so let's look at Darwinism, which was a copycat of another person of color for evolution, right? If you feel that, and this is not pointed to you, MC, at any rate, this is what I say on my TikTok lives also, because I don't think that anybody should be mandated to take a shot.
You shouldn't.
Right? I don't feel like anybody should be mandated to wear a mask. I don't. But if you choose not to do this, take these protective measures, right? And you get COVID, you deal with the consequences of that in the fullness thereof. And it's not that somebody else is giving anybody the consequences of COVID. COVID is a virus, it's a sickness. And the people who chose not to do certain things, take certain preventive measures, they're going to actually reap the benefits of the consequences of their actions. And I have no issue with that. Just like me getting vaccinated, if I die in 2 years, like the conspiracy theories say, well, then I will be reaping the benefit of the consequences of my actions. And that's the bottom line of it.
Somebody said that we supposed to put glitter and get a uniform.
Final thoughts? This final thoughts?
Not just
we need to get to that point because we're almost at 2 hours.
And maybe we need to have a Bloodliners After Dark. If anybody wants that, put a 1 in the comments and we'll send you the link.
What?
So
anyway, just to finish up what I was saying. It is going to be consequences if you catch COVID, and there might not be consequences if you catch COVID with or without the shot, because it affects people different.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Okay.
I hated having COVID. I hated it.
I'm not against nobody with the shot, and more power to you, or whatever you think about it. I'm gonna feel the way I feel about it though. And Dirk, cuz I didn't get the first flu shot. It was yours after that flu shot been out that I finally got it.
Okay. I was
when there was a lot of research, when there was research and everything put behind the flu shot, I got the flu shot. I didn't just run and go get the first flu shot, but I
got my first flu shot this year. Ever.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. I just started getting the flu shot last year.
I still ain't got no flu shot. That's what I'm saying. So, but
you can die from the common cold. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah, you can. Correct.
So
correct.
as far as me gonna sit up and I ain't finna let y'all, I ain't finna tell y'all COVID finna have me out here living in fear. I still wear my mask. And I'm careful of my surroundings. But I'm gonna still keep living my life every day. I'm not finna let that change that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not finna make some people that's making decisions for our life tell me what I gotta do and can't do.
I'm with that. I got you.
Understood.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody was mad at Trump, but at the same time, dude was trying to wake us up, man.
No, fuck
you seen that June? You seen that June 6th shit? January 6th shit?
Fuck Trump.
All right, we're gonna talk about that another day.
I'm just talking about as far as what he was trying to do for this country. He a crooked weasel ass dude. I'm not with that.
MC, don't hang up. Again, I will ask everybody who
whoa.
We're 15 minutes towards 2 hours, and this is way longer than where we're supposed to go. So what I would do,
love you too, Miss Margie,
is if anybody wants to jump on to the stream, put a 1 in the comments, and then we'll shoot it to you. If I don't have your number,
Trump the
Dirk might
reason
have
we
your
in
number.
this stuff right now. You hear me? Because he
All
was
right,
late with
okay,
that.
all right, y'all. Final
He was
thoughts,
late
real
with the
quick.
information. Trump the reason we in this. Why you rooting for him?
Diesel,
Real
calm
quick,
down.
final
I'm not
thoughts.
rooting
Calm
for
down. That's
Trump.
not where
I'm
we
rooting for
are.
him trying to wake people up.
We can move
Okay, let's
this
do our
into
final thoughts
another
real quick.
Boy,
Yes, let's go into our final thoughts,
another
y'all. Okay.
conversation. Let's go to
boy.
final thoughts. Let's go to
Hey, you
final
know you
thoughts.
my dude. I love you, boy.
MC, don't leave because you're a part of this, and everybody that.
Okay.
So here's the movement, right? Here's the movement. If you want to be a part of the live, let us know. Send us a message to the email down below, right? Or let one of us know individually so we can get you on, and let us know what your topic is, and we will do that. We'll be that, and we'll continue to go. Yeah, MC dipped off, but we're gonna get him back on. It's all right. Maya coming. So, he just lost
Oh,
connection.
he back. He back.
I'm
There
back,
you go.
cuz my fault.
There you go.
All right.
We definitively thank everybody for watching. Final thoughts, Dirt. Let's go with you.
Final thoughts. Like I say, I got the memorial for my Uncle Daryl next Friday, you know what I'm saying? Support my family, you know what I'm saying? Send your condolences, send your prayers, you know what I'm saying, to the fam. Especially my mom. She gonna need it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's support gangsters. If
Thank
anybody
y'all.
don't know, like
We
MC
love
mentioned
you, Aunt
earlier,
Niecy.
if nobody knows what we say when we say support gangster, that's Dirk's OG. That's his mom. That we've called her gangster for decades at this point, right? And we love her, we support her, and we just whatever we can do to help support Auntie. You know, I mean, we have a very diverse family, and we want to be there. We want to be there to help you.
Oh, we know. We love y'all all. You hear me?
For sure. Juan, what's your final thoughts?
Oh, okay. What are my final thoughts? Jeez. We've been all over the place tonight.
Yeah. It was a good conversation. It was a great conversation.
Yeah.
It was
Don't forget to brush your floss. Be nice. You know, smile. Even though nobody can see it behind your mask. Keep those masks on, people. Keep them on.
There you go, cuz.
Wash your hands. Be blessed.
All right. MC, what you got?
Hey, cuz, I just want to thank y'all for having me on the show.
Thank you for coming.
This was definitely a pleasure. I don't get to see y'all, so this so cool. This so cool for me.
Yeah, for sure.
And thank y'all.
Oh, no problem, buddy.
Appreciate it.
So thank you for
making
being
time
available.
for us.
Thank you for being available. The hope is that we have more family coming on later on in the season.
Gonna be a lot of folks on here.
Yeah, we need y'all. Like help us out, support us. I've had the ticker going at the bottom to help donate and continue to get our voices out.
Oh yeah, wait. One more thing.
Go ahead.
We are 9 people away from 100 subscribers. So tell y'all friends. 9 people away from 100 subscribers.
Let's do it on YouTube.
9.
We gotta get it.
9 people.
We gotta get
Tell y'all friends to like and subscribe, y'all. Come on, we gotta get to at least 100 subscribers.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
All right.
Continue, Fat.
So my final thoughts are: at the end of the day, do one thing for each other, and that's recognizing that we are all experiencing a human condition. And then once you understand that, interact with it. And help us through our human experience. Because we're better tomorrow than what we are today. Because we've learned more at that point. So be that. And that's all I got.
Damn, Giant, you down to jerk your toe with that one, buddy.
Hey, and he always wants somebody to follow up after this.
All right, we gonna send the link out.
What's that philosopher name?
Hey.
Copernicus.
Aristotle.
Is it
Oh,
Copernicus?
okay.
Aristotle ass?
I'm finna, you hear me?
Cuz.
Hey.
I meant to tell y'all. J&M Trucking, mid-January.
That's what
We
I was
on
gonna
the
talk to
road.
you. 'Cause we finna kick our business segment back off. So that's what I
Yeah,
wanted to talk to you about.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I wanted to save it for, you know what I'm saying, a later date. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna
I'm
get
just
get
telling
you
you
back
now, cuz
on.
we'll talk
No,
about
we
that
gonna
later too. But
Hey,
and we gonna get you
listen.
back on so we can support. Like that's what
Look,
we doing. Like Jig said, if we can instead of spending $1, support your fellow you know what I'm saying, your fellow
cuz
people.
this
You know what I'm
all
saying?
this
Just
all about
support
family
it.
for me. Of
For
us
sure.
with a family staple out here. And that's funny, y'all was talking about generational wealth because we fit to have it. But
so
anyway, we'll talk about that later.
let's continue the conversation. I
Hit
posted the
that
link.
link if y'all want to join the
Hit that
conversation.
link. Come join us. We gonna be here. And thank y'all. We definitely
Thank y'all.
appreciate you
Definitely.
for being with
I'm about
us.
to hop on from my tablet because my phone about to die. So.
Go on, do it, cuz God
All right.
bless. In the wise words of Russell Simmons. God bless.
Thank y'all for coming out. God bless you.
Good night.
Good night. Good stuff, Wanda. She took it.